What is up, my peoples? It's Wasteland Lee Man here, and we're having some fun on Fallout 3. I really appreciate how this game starts. I love the intro to this game, and I love this game in general, but the intro is just special to me, how you have to deal with going to school and growing up and bullies. And also there's a test we gotta take called the G.O.A.T test, and that test is hilarious all in itself, so let's go ahead and take a look right now.
Get out of my way, you stupid tunnel snakes!
I'll be with you as soon as I can.
I can show you.
So here we're already dealing with some bullies.
God, Butch, why don't you just leave me alone?
Go run and tell your
Get
daddy
away
on us?
from me!
What's the matter? Daddy's girl gonna
Butch,
cry?
stop it! Leave him
So I
alone!
decided I'd see if I could beat these guys up because they deserve it, but the game really doesn't let you.
Had enough yet? What's new? Nice one, Butch.
Oh, not much. Stop it! God, thanks for getting rid of them. Assholes. I don't know why they won't leave me alone. Just because my father's the overseer, I guess? Idiots.
Well, I guess it's time to go take that G.O.A.T test, so we'll go into the classroom right here, and let's get this test started.
Well, you made it. All set for the G.O.A.T? Trust me, it really isn't that bad. Just something everybody has to go through. Go ahead. Well, now that everyone has managed to find the classroom, we can finally get started. No talking, and keep your eyes to yourselves. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Deloria.
Sure thing, Mr. Butch.
Unless anyone else has an insightful comment, let's get started. Question 1. A frenzied vault scientist runs up to you and yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonance chamber." What's your response?
So these options are hilarious. So option number 1 is, "But doctor, wouldn't that cause a parabolic destabilization of the fusion singularity?" Next option is, "Yeah, up yours too, buddy," which is what I actually would want to say myself. Option 3, "Say nothing but grab a nearby pipe and hit the scientist in the head and knock him out." For all you know, he was planning to blow up the vault. And then last, "Say nothing but slip away before the scientist can continue his rant." But we're going to go ahead and go with option number 1. Sounds like the smartest, nerdiest answer, and that's the kind of character I'm trying to go with, so.
Question 2. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
So option 1, amputate the foot before the infection spreads. Number 2, scream for help. Number 3, medicate the infected area to the best of your abilities. Or number 4, restrain the patient and merely observe as the infection spreads, which is hilarious.
Question 3. You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
So number 1, give the boy a hug and tell him everything will be okay. Confiscate the stolen property by force and leave the boy there for punishment. Pick the boy's pocket and take the stolen property for yourself and leave him to his fate. Or last, lead the boy to safety and then turn him into the overseer, and that's what I end up picking.
Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer?
I went with pitcher because personally I always wanted to be a pitcher.
Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another vault resident. What do you do?
So 1, obey your elder and kill the resident with the pistol. Number 2, offer the most prized possession for the resident's life. Ask Granny for the minigun instead of, after all, you don't want to miss. Throw your tea in the Granny's face. Oh my god.
Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
I chose number 1, use a bobby pin to pick the lock on the door.
Question 7. Oh no, you've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
Option 1, a bullet to the brain. Option 2, large doses of anti-mutagen agent. Number 3, prayer. Maybe God will spare you. Or number 4, remove the mutated tissue with a precision laser. And I ended up going with number 4, the precision laser.
Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
So I went with option number 1, trade the comic book for one of your own valuable possessions, because I would do that in real life all the time anyway with friends.
Question 9. You decided it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking and...
So number 1, loosen the bolts on the pipe. When the sink is turned on, the restroom will flood. Number 2, put a firecracker in the toilet. That'll cause some chaos. Number 3, break into the locked medicine cabinet and replace the blood pressure medication with sugar pills. Number 4, manipulate the power wattage on the razor so it will electrocute or electric shock him the next time he uses it.
Question 10. Who is indisputably the most important person in Vault 101? He who shelters us from the harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom we owe everything we have, including our lives.
The Overseer, yay!
Pencils down, people. That's it. The infamous G.O.A.T. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the G.O.A.T.
Here you are, Mr. Bratch. I hope I did okay.
Nothing for you to worry about, Miss Almodovar. Let's see. Very well done. Looks like it's the supervisory track for you.
You
Why
again.
are you talking about me?
So it looks like I'm next up here, and this is what he said to me.
They say the G.O.A.T never lies. According to this, you're slated to be the next Vault chaplain. God help us all.
Wow, that's what I've always wanted to be. My dreams are finally coming true.
Yes, it's refreshing to see such, youthful enthusiasm. Good to know that the G.O.A.T occasionally gets it right. You know what they say about monkeys and typewriters. Well, I'm glad things turned out so well for you. I hope your classmates find their results half as satisfying.
So at the end, I assume the game calculates your answers and comes up with this right here based on what you say. But if you don't like it, you can change what 3 skills you want to put those 5 points into. So I changed mine around right here and went with science, sneaking, and speech. And that was my G.O.A.T test. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll keep making more Fallout 3 videos. Peace out.